Alright, we are off. So this is the Oracle of Ages weekly randomizer race. We are doing normal mode randomized dungeons with keysanity. Joining me today is Dragon and Nitro. So we got the usual suspects. We're gonna see how this goes. It's been a little bit of time since I did my last rando. Starting off with Dimitri's flute. That's an interesting start. Oh yeah, I might actually donate during Link's Awakening. We'll see what time this gets finished with. I may or may not be done by then. Okay. I'm gonna check the shop first. We got a boss key in here, so we're gonna need that. Cause I don't remember what time Link's Awakening is gonna be happening at. I know A Link to the Past crowd control's on right now. I'm talking about GDQ, of course. That's got another probably like 2.5, 3 hours or so. I mean, I can probably pull up the schedule while I'm walking through Maker Road. Oh, it's not till later tonight. So yeah, I can probably put in my donation for the too spooky donation to keep up my streak. I could probably throw something down. I was thinking it might have been like right after Link's Awakening, but I mean, A Link to the Past. But yeah, we'll see. I should be able to figure something out. But anyway, early game, not much going on. Pretty standard opening with Dimitri Flute and Bracelet. We'll probably get something here. Oh yeah, we have Dimitri, so we could potentially go to whatever dungeon's on Crescent Island. But I'm thinking, let's get the Deku Forest chest right now, and then we'll head over there. I just want to have, like, some sort of weapon. A weapon will be good. Like, if I'm going to be going into a dungeon, I want to be able to actually do stuff in the dungeon. Let me get heart, so that way I can do the full damage boost. Alright, bombs. Bombs are good. Before I leave out of here, we're gonna check out the Dungeon 2 entrance, and then I'm thinking to go into the tree. Alright, Dungeon 2 is vanilla. So unfortunately, I will have to get the shield before I can go do that. So I'm gonna hit the tree. and then we're gonna go check out Dungeon 3 entrance. Alright. I don't want to buy the shield just yet, just in case we find the shovel. But Dungeon 2 sounds like a good play. So keysanity, you have to download Dren's fork of the randomizer. It's not added into the normal fork yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the flute here. Switch hook, that's good. It is publicly available on GitHub. If you check out any one of my keysanity YouTube VODs, I have the link in the description. Or you can check out the Oracle Discord, it should be on there. So far we haven't had any actual randomized dungeons. Both of the dungeons have been in their correct spots. But I'm sure that's going to change up soon enough. Okay. Now this is interesting. We can already go to the mayor's house. So before... yeah. You know what? Before I buy this, let me check what's in the mayor's house. Because if we get a shield or we get a shovel in the mayor's house, I don't need to buy the shield and waste 30 rupees. Actually, no. We don't even need to waste the 30 rupees. We can get over to the other side. Ooh, that's good. So there is a 10 rupee Deku scrub that sells a shield on the way to the Deku Forest tree. And there's an item over there as well. Yeah, it will tell me which boss key it is if I look at it, but I know it's a boss key. I'm gonna need it at some point. And technically I don't have enough rupees in order to even buy it, so it doesn't matter right now. I'm sure I probably should have just looked at it so I can know, but once I get rupees, then we'll go back there. Usually, there we go. They're both over here now. I was about to say, like, usually it's not that hard to get one or both of them over there. Okay. I'll take the feather. And we'll get our 10 rupee shield. So now let's go and do a bunch of stuff in Dungeon 2. We can actually do a lot in Dungeon 2 now. Now that we have the shield, we have the feather. Unless we get more keys, though, we can't beat this. But we can do a decent amount in here. Like, one thing that I'm, like, fully expecting is to probably get, like, 100 rupees or something. Like, if I get 100 rupees, then have to go back to the shop. Yeah, we're gonna get the small keys in here, too. Like, I'm thinking, get the 100 rupees, go back to the shop, and get the boss key. Oh. Alright. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. There we go. Ooh, and we got the seed satchel with gale seeds. So that Gale Satchel is actually out of logic right now. Because we don't have an actual way to kill those moblins. Other than using bombs. And bombs as a normal source of damage is not in logic. I think it's one more and then he starts hopping. Yeah, after this one he's gonna start doing his hops. And I think it's 3 hits? Might be 4? Yeah, 4. Okay. Miku Path Key. Okay, that's good to find. Alright, flippers are up there. And then we got a slate. Okay. Now we can't get the basement chest just yet. And that is because we don't have a sword. We can't do anything without a sword. Because you can't hit the minecart switch without the sword. Alright, that's a D4 key. That's good to have. So I'm probably gonna keep that. We'll see what else is here. D4 key is probably one of the more useful things that we could get. Yeah, we're definitely keeping that. So D4 key and a tune. We're only going to be able to do 2 more items this way, unless we find another key. Alright, boomerang's good. Like, in fact, I'm gonna use the boomerang to stun these guys. Because we can't actually kill them without using bombs. Alright, that's just map of dungeon 6 in the past. Interesting. Alright, so we did all of that. We don't have a way to harvest seeds yet. So I'm trying to think of where our best option is. Alright, I think our best option is back in the present. Oh wait, I have flippers now. So I could have done that. Okay. Don't have seed shooter, so I can't go up to Symmetry City yet. Alright, mermaid suit. That's gonna open up a lot of stuff. I'm gonna start with one of the more forgotten spots, which is the underwater maze. Mostly because everything else that I want to do is in the past. I'm being a little careful there because my controller is still a little acting up. I have to clean it. Do I go Rolling Ridge? Or do I go... Crescent Island. I don't think there's a ton that I can do in Rolling Ridge right now. There's like 3 or 4 things. I can do more on Crescent Island right now. So let me actually go there first, and then we'll come back up and go to Rolling Ridge. It's a key. Alright. I'll take the key. Because whatever dungeon it's for, it's going to be useful right now. Alright, and we are getting a key for dungeon number 3. Okay. That's actually really good. That's going to open up like half of dungeon 3 for us. And Tune of Currents, okay. That keeps us in this area so that we can actually go into Dungeon 3 too. But that also lets us do a lot of stuff. Everywhere else. Like, it's a tough decision right now. We'll see what else we get in this area here. Got some rupees. I really do need to clean my controller. We finally got a sword! Alright! That means we can harvest seeds. Which means a lot of things, actually. There's a lot of things we can do right now. Yeah, Currents basically opened up everything except for Zorseas. We just need Tune of Ages to get there. Yeah, we don't need that piece of heart. So I'm thinking, let's jump back into Dungeon 3 real quick. Take out, like, the first half of the dungeon. And then we'll go from there. Because doing the dungeon while we're here makes sense. Also, it's gonna let me get Sen Seeds. And just being able to get Sen Seeds is gonna be a really good thing. Because that's gonna let me get into Ambi's Palace earlier than I normally am supposed to. I can technically get into Ambi's Palace right now, but it's gonna be a lot easier if I use Scent Seeds and Pegasus Seeds. I still need to find Pegasus Seeds for that. But I haven't checked out the Ambi's Palace tree yet. Also, I have access to a lot of other trees. So this is technically out of logic, because I don't have the seed shooter, but it's easy enough. And it's a D4 key. All of these D4 keys are leading me to believe we're probably going to D4 fairly soon. Alright, let's run down to the bottom floor, get our Scent Seeds, and get out of here. Alright, cool. Yeah. That's actually gonna be a good idea. Get our Mystery Seeds, we'll do our Mystery Seed reward. And then we'll head over to Rolling Ridge. Goron Vase, okay. Nothing useful just yet, but... Oh yeah, let me go to Ambi's Palace real quick. Because we could potentially do Ambi's Palace. Yes, okay, cool. That's really good. So yeah, let's do Ambi's Palace right now. Because that's gonna open up like a ton of things. Boss key of D5. Alright, so Ambi's Palace done. I'm tempted to even just go up to Symmetry City. Like, do the Dimitri area and then go up to Symmetry City. But I think we want to do a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff in Rolling Ridge. Another boss key. D1 boss key. Oh man, there is so much I can do right now. And so many things, like, just along this path over here. Okay. D8 key. Let's go do both tingles. Okay, that's a good compass to get. Because you need all three of the small keys for D6 passed. That was a key for Jabu? Now there's 2 items in here. Like, there's so many things that we can do. And we haven't even gone up to Rolling Ridge yet. D3 key. Send seedling, okay. I think Rolling Ridge is probably a better idea right now. I'm gonna go this way. Because there's a lot of things we can do with Rolling Ridge. And I think this route makes the most sense for me. Alright. Another D8 small key. D3 boss key. We can go beat Dungeon 3 now. Ooh, Brother Emblem is good too. Okay. We'll do Moblink Keep, head over to the other part of Rolling Ridge. Keep doing some stuff. And see what items we get. More rupees? That gives me enough rupees to go ahead and buy that boss key. I wonder if that is the D2 boss key. It probably is. Good heart container. So I'm hoping to find ember seeds from the tree over here. Like, ember seeds, like, that's the big thing that I'm still missing at this point. Other than Tune of Ages. Pot is... You give the pot to the past. More rupees, okay. Before I go to the past, we're gonna go ahead and check out this one item. I always forget about this item. And it's a small key for Jabu. Always good to have. Jabu, you generally need a lot of keys if you want to do a lot of stuff in Jabu. So I'm thinking, let's do the trade now, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing later. And it's possible he gives us something that we can use at the top of the area. Or he just gives us a slate, okay. Two slates already, that's pretty impressive. Alright. I thought we got the compass for that. Another D3 key. Have you ever had to farm bombs to get that chest? I usually make sure I have enough bombs for that. I don't think I've had to, like, go out of my way to get bombs. Because usually, like, that's one of the only things that you need a lot of bombs for in the overworld. So, for the most part, you'll have enough. Ooh, graveyard key. That's fairly early for that. It's always nice to see. Also, if you know where to get bombs, it's not bad at all. Like, I always try and make sure I stock up on bombs from, like, the guaranteed bomb spots. Ooh, that's nice to see. It's a Tune of Ages. It's a fairly early tune. We still don't have access to the graveyard. Technically. Because we need Ember Seeds. But as soon as we get Ember Seeds, we're in there. And we have access to the entire map. And technically we can't get to Sea of No Return without the Tokay Eyeball. But as soon as we get that, we're in there. I will take a key. You never know if that's gonna be the past Mermaid cave key that you're gonna need. Because you need all three of those. 100% of the time. D5 key, okay. D5 keys aren't necessary. You don't need that many for them. But it is always good to have. And there's our Ember Seeds. Alright, we are good to go. So let's just burn this, get our rupees, get out of here. You know what? Let me see what this is. Because I have an idea. It's the D2 boss key. We still need more D2 keys in order to get to the D2 boss. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to buy a potion right now. And then we'll go to Zora Seas. So we know that the D2 boss key is in the shop. We know where to go. We can't access the boss until we get at least one more key. So I'm like, okay, let's do other things first. We're gonna be heading to Zora Seas pretty much anyway. Oh, there's the key! Let's see what else we can get here. I still think it's a better play for me to get the potion first. But that might be a bad play, you know? There's rupees there. That's good. I'll grab those rupees. And I'll grab that too. That's 2 items we can get. So right now I'm only 12 rupees away from everything that I'm gonna need for the rest of this run. And we're about to go into a dungeon, which could potentially get us more stuff. Old Mermaid key. Okay. And now let's see what's in Dungeon 1. It's present, okay. Not the one that I wanted to see in here. We got a key for it. That's cool. Hey, there's our seed shooter. That's cool to find. So we can actually do a lot of stuff in this dungeon. Despite not having access to the full dungeon. Like we can do these 3 items. And that'll be it. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's these 3. Cool. We out. But finding Seed Shooter there is pretty big. Yeah, let's go to the Zorseas now. And there's Kane! Oh, wow. We actually have a lot of different things that we can do. Oh, I forgot to mark Boomerang, like, a year ago. Mermaid Cave present key. We don't need those keys right now. Because we still have to find Mermaid Cave past in order for us to access anything else there. Yo, Zidaru, thanks for the good luck. Hopefully we can find some good stuff over here. Book of Seals. That's not gonna help us right now. Not unless we find library key. Or we get the regular mermaid key. I think we're going back to Rolling Ridge now. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't grab the chest. Ugh, I'm an idiot. I didn't grab the chest, the Fairies Coast chest. Alright, D5 key. Now let's go back up to Rolling Ridge. We'll take out both. We'll check out both dungeons up there and see what we can do. Yeah, it is keysanity and dungeon entrance rando. Alright, so this is vanilla. Okay. This has been released. It just hasn't been merged over to the regular randomizer just yet. Red Holy Ring. You know what? We can... Oh! Stupid bubble! I got bubbled. Actually, you know what? Before I go up that way, let's go to the right and take out all this stuff. Because we're going to be able to do all this. Red Joy Ring. So the goal in here is to potentially find enough things to go all the way. I mean, we're going to be able to go probably all the way up to the final area, but I don't think we're going to be able to find the two remaining small keys and the boss key in here. Alright, where are these dudes? Is that our first gaseous seed of the seed? It feels like it. Which is actually amazing, considering we're over about an hour into the seed here. I've gotten a few. I probably just blocked them out of my mind. Right down the middle of Main Street, USA, dude. Okay, at least we opened the door. Yeah, that's the worst room in the game. Like, hello? Okay. We're gonna leave this for later. It's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna leave it for later. There's plenty of other things for us to do. Let's just not get caught up on doing one thing, you know? Alright, we got Jabu. So Jabu is there. We can do a decent amount in Jabu. We only have 2 small keys, but I think we can make it work. Hey, it's a shovel. Shovel's good. That means we can do even more in Dungeon 3. No, I'm not using an auto tracker. I'm manually tracking. Hey, finally, another heart container. So, one of my favorite things to do in this dungeon, when I don't have a lot of keys, is to go up here. And just see what's up this way. And hope we don't need to do it. Because being able to just not have to do the bottom floor at all is going to be really good. Because that saves you 2 keys. Because not only do you save the key for coming to this part on the 3rd floor, you also save a key from not having to open up the middle switch. And that's the final present Mermaid Cave key. We'll see what else we got down here. Decide if we need anything. I mean, that key is not required. Power ring. While it's good, it's not a required item. This is our final item that we're gonna check. If this is nothing, then we can just mark this off as absolutely nothing. We're out. We don't have to do bottom floor. That's going to save us a lot. Because we don't have to do bottom floor, that saves us 2 keys. So at max, we need 5 keys. We can also save scum the mini-boss, the key after the mini-boss, which means at potentially 4 keys. We can potentially save scum like the entire top floor, so we could potentially complete this dungeon with like 2 keys, which is what we have. Well, actually, at minimum, you need 3 keys in order to do the top floor hallway. But you can potentially fully clear this dungeon with 3 keys. Alright, so save here, so we can potentially save scum whatever items here. Jabu is actually a lot more fun in Randomizer. Alright, we don't need those rupees. I mean, we do need 12 rupees, but we don't need to get those specific rupees. We can always get rupees somewhere. Yeah, once you know how Jabu works, it becomes one of the most interesting dungeons in all of Randomizer. Because there's so many things that you can do. There's so many different ways you can use your keys. Like, okay, I'm actually going to grab that. Because that is going to be a key that we're going to need. We now have 4 keys for Dungeon 2. I'm going to go back to complete Dungeon 2 after this. I can never tell them apart either, but I know I didn't have too many compasses. Oh, look! We can beat this dungeon right now. This is going to be our first completed dungeon. How often is Jabu the first completed dungeon? Not very often. And the only reason this is going to be the first completed dungeon is because we're doing some really weird routing stuff that you're not normally supposed to do. Hey, we got another key. And a key for D8. Yo, Zidero giving a gift sub over to Malev. Thanks a lot, my dude. So we technically only need one more key for this dungeon in order to potentially full clear. And another gift sub over to Exploding Cats. Thanks a lot. Welcome guys to the Button Mashies. Hope you enjoy your emotes. Alright, Plasmarine, what do you got for me? You have a shield. Why did I pick that up? I don't need it. So there's only one more item in Jabu, and we can't get it right now. We need one more key. But we're done with Jabu. We're gonna head over to Dungeon 2, finish that up, because we now have the 2 remaining keys that we need. We can also get, oh, we can do the basement minecart too. I forgot we didn't do that. Overworld pieces of heart are not randomized currently. There is someone working on doing that in the full entrance rando, but I don't know if that's going to be implemented into the main rando or not. Yeah, it's gonna require some testing, of course. Well, that's a cool jingle. I don't know what it's for. It's a cool one. For D1. Okay. So we can full clear D1 if we find it. Because we have one small key and we have the boss key. Okay. Keys are great. I just love them so much. Oh, you know, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot to get the boss key. I still need the boss key. I don't have enough rupees to get the boss key yet. We're gonna get this item and then we'll figure something out. I have a shovel, so that, yeah, we'll be able to get it easy. But I'm gonna get this item while I'm here. So yeah, we're gonna go get ourselves some rupees, and then we'll come back. Perfect. Yeah, we just did RNG manipulation to get the rupees. And now let's go finish up Dungeon 2. I probably should have done that before heading to Dungeon 2 in the first place, but I forgot. I knew I was gonna forget the key in there. It happens like all the time. So let's start thinking about what we're gonna do after this. I could probably clean out Dungeon 3 now. Yeah, I think we'll do Dungeon 3 after this. This boss really isn't bad once you understand how it works. I don't need a map. So Dungeon 2 is now fully cleared. About to go clear out Dungeon 3. Gonna stock up on bombs before we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do something stupid right now. Yeah, we're gonna do something stupid. I mean, I can actually make this work. Yeah, I can make this work. We can full clear this without... Or no, can we? Do you have to open up that door to full clear? Let me think. Oh no, I can do that thing. If I really wanted to. I could. I'm actually... Yeah, I have to save before we go and use this final key here. But that was a key, so... It's D2 key. So I don't need it. We're gonna see what this is. We're gonna hope that it's nothing. I'm gonna ignore that compass. Simply because I want to have that one door open on the bottom floor. Yeah, thanks for the good luck, One Trick Ponyta, and once again, thanks for the raid. Yeah, I can go this way. This is the route that I like to take. Ooh, I could have gotten that earlier too. Oh, that's annoying. At least I think I could have gotten it when I was first here. I didn't have Pegasus seeds, that's the thing. But did I have the boomerang at that point? I don't remember. Ooh, that's a good item to find. Okay. Third slate, so that was required. Okay. So dungeon 3 down. What can we do now? Actually, yeah, that's gonna be a good idea. Potentially. That's 2 items. I still haven't gone up to Symmetry City. That is probably gonna be our next location that we go to. Probably gonna go there normally. Ish. Because we have Dimitri's flute, it's gonna be faster for us to just use Dimitri's flute. Because we're also gonna need to get the item from the waterfall there. I'm getting ready for Dungeon 8. Like, Dungeon 8, if it comes up soon, we're good to go. Alright, where is this pirate ship? Compass for Jabu. Like we need that. Alright, let's fill up on Pegasuses at the exact place that we need to go, so works out. Yeah, we're gonna use Dimitri because we have to get the item over here anyway, and I want to make the bridge so we can get back easy. And since we still don't have the tuning nut, I don't want to do the Tune of Ages path yet. Oh man, I'm about to run into my own portal. Trying to think of what the fastest way, if we get tuning nut, what the fastest way would be for us to go from here to the bottom of the wall. I don't know if it would be faster to go back to town and then run to the Happy Mask shop, or if it would be faster to just stay up here and like run down to the Happy Mask shop. Alright, so we're running fairly low on things that we can do. We're gonna grab ourselves the Zora reward, and then I'll probably go do Talus Peaks. And then if all else fails, Yo, Little Float with the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the Butt Mashies. Hope you enjoy your emotes. If all else fails, we're going back to present Mermaid's Cave, which is in the graveyard. There's a handful of things that we can do in there. Actually, I can fully clear it, but I'm hoping this is something. Okay, guess it's not. Back to the graveyard. Or one of the two rooms in past Mermaid Cave ends up being the thing that we need right now. That would suck. But let's go ahead and try and clean this out. This already had some good stuff in it, so maybe this is like the gold mine of Dungeon 6's. Like, watch this have like everything we ever need. That's a key. For Jabu-Jabu, we do not need that key. We can now full clear this dungeon no matter what. D8 key. So we have all the small keys for D8. That's cool. So as soon as we get to D8, we can do a lot there. Yo, first try. So there's 2 more chests in here. If this does not have something that we need, we are going to have to go back to past Mermaid Cave. Yeah, logically, right now, it can't be something useful unless the third key... Oh no, wait, we already had access to the third key. So this actually can be something. We just ignored the third key. So logically, it can be something. Yeah, it's a key for something. For D1. Okay. So it wasn't anything that we needed. So that means we're headed back to past Mermaid Cave. Oh wait, I have to go to the past first. That would help. Or wait! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot. I clicked the wrong thing. There's a thing that we can do down here. We don't have to go back in there yet. Chances are it's gonna be there, but we can do something else. I forgot that we got the power glove. There's the tuning nut. Alright. We are saved. We don't have to go back in there yet. I'm gonna want more Pegasus seeds. Is there another Pegasus tree? No. Okay. Alright, so we are now good to go. We can go into whatever's at Dungeon 4. Hopefully... What dungeon do we want there? Dungeon 1, probably. Because we can full clear Dungeon 1. We can do 99% of Dungeon 8. So that would be my second choice. So 1 or 8. The one that I want the least is going to be 4. Because I really don't have much for 4. Five would be okay as well, because we do have the boss key and a couple small keys. We also have Boomerang, so we can do a small key skip. 5 wouldn't be that bad. We can do a lot there. Toss ring is required. I don't know. I've never had a situation where it's actually been required. I think for ages it's only required if you have to throw something at the switch in Dungeon 3 in the bridge room. Like you throw a bush at the switch. I want to say that's the only thing in ages. I know in seasons you can potentially toss ring bombs across the gap in Dungeon 7 to kill the Dark Nuts. Okay. Dungeon 5, not the worst. but definitely not the greatest dungeon. Yeah, it's one of those things that probably will never come up. In fact, that would probably make for a good plan, though, is to require the toss ring. Okay. So, we are one item away from being able to complete Dungeon 8. But we actually have to find it first. Hey, Crown Key. That's another dungeon we can do. Ugh. Okay. That's fine, whatever. Dungeon complete. We'll come back in, we'll clean up the rest of this dungeon, and yeah. Got a few more things we can do here. Gonna save before we do any of this, just in case, because we are going to be save scumming a key, or attempting to at least. Okay, not required. Alright, let's see what we got. moment of truth. Whether we can keep this key or not. We can. Cool. It's probably not worth dipping this deep into Dungeon 5. Especially now that we have access to another dungeon. But I'm literally just gonna do the mini-boss and the stuff after the mini-boss, like right after the mini-boss. And then probably bail after that, because we won't be able to go to the back. It's a good room. I like it. Good room. So there's one more item we can get. After that, we're getting out of here and going to whatever's at Dungeon 5. Which will hopefully be either 1 or 8. That is the hope at this point. Alright, we're out. That was a waste of time. And it is 8. Okay. We'll take 8. I'll take 8. Because we can do about 99% of this dungeon. Like, the only thing I can do is get to the boss. And that's because I'm missing a slate. Everything else is possible. Hopefully that slate isn't in Mermaid's Cave. Oh, I will take that. Thank you very much. Ooh. Keep them coming. The only issue I have with that right now is it's a 50-50 shot of being completable or not. Because it can either be dungeon 1 or 4 up there. I think we can full clear dungeon 5 now. If we wanted to. Like, we can go into the back. It would require doing a thing. Okay, bomb flower. Another item. Bomb flower opens up one more item check. One that we can get to fairly easily from here. So I'll probably do that after here. Ooh, lava juice. Also another item check. Another item check. This seems to be the fetch quest dungeon. That's just gonna give us a bunch of things that open up other things. Are you really going to do that? They just want to block my way. Okay, fairy powder is good, because that means we have access to all the dungeons now. Which means regardless of which dungeon is at Dungeon 8, like, I'm gonna go to Dungeon 7 after this, because I know I'll be able to get the information that I want. Whether it actually is Dungeon 1 or whether it's Dungeon 4, I'll be able to know, okay, do I want to go to see a no return right now or not? Yeah, we are in key mode. All we need are a couple small keys and some boss keys. Specifically, we're gonna need boss keys for 4 and 6. And we also need small keys for 4 and 6. Which does kind of mean that that compass would come in handy. But it doesn't really matter. It just means that we could save a few seconds here or there if we don't hear a compass sound. What is going on with my controller, dude? I'm not pressing up. I'm not pressing up, but it keeps, like, pressing up. Nice bomb refill. Alright, so we cannot complete this dungeon right now. We're still missing a slate. So we're gonna have to go to the other 2 dungeons. And we're gonna have to come back here. So I'm trying to think. Yeah. That's gonna be the best thing we can do. Alright, so depending on what we find here, if we find 4 or if we find 1, it's going to change how I approach this. Obviously, if I find 1, we just complete it, and that'll be that. If we find 4, I don't know if I go in. I probably do, and do like the first 2 or 3. Or like the first handful of checks. I don't think I have enough keys. No, I definitely don't have enough keys to get to the mini-boss. Yeah, if it's 4, we can do like the first little bit. Okay, it's 1. That's good. Don't have to worry about that now. Full clear. Easy peasy. D5 key. Don't need. I will take that. Because, you know, surprisingly, that might end up being a thing we need. Like, that might have a key for Dungeon 4 or 6. After this, I might go back up the Rolling Ridge, clean out everything up there. Oh yeah, we're definitely going up the Rolling Ridge after this. There's so many things we can do there. Lots of really bad rings. And like 3 heart containers in this dungeon? What? And there's our final slate. Okay. I might go back to finish up D8 first. Actually, there's a couple things we can do. I mean, I can... Ooh. That kind of works out. So we could do all this stuff, and then we can head back over to finish up Dungeon 8. I like it. So we know Dungeon 4 is at Dungeon 8. That's a given. The question then becomes, what do we need? We're gonna have to do dancing. Library key? Oh no. Stop sending me everywhere. Okay. So then we just have to do the lava juice. And then we can head over to Dungeon 8, finish that off. You know something? I don't think I ever did the Goron shooting gallery. I feel like I didn't do it. I don't think I did. Like, I know I came over here, but I think I just ran down. Watch this be something, like, really, really good. And I could have done this, like, 2 hours ago. Small key for Jabu. Okay. Well, it was a small key, just wasn't for a dungeon that we need it for. Alright, so we're gonna go finish up Dungeon 8. And then after Dungeon 8, I might go to the library. Got 2 possible items in the library, plus the item from cleaning the seas. Alright, so Dungeon 8 complete, and it's the boss key for Dungeon 4. That's huge. That means we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys. Oh, and yeah, we can do that too. Small key for Spirit's Grave? Oh, why would I need that? Let's see what we've got in the library. We're only looking for small keys and 1 boss key. We don't need that. That's a key. For Jabu-Jabu. Oh no, I have to go around. I thought I was at the bottom, but I guess not. This is the bottom. There we go. Small key for D5. Oh man. What if I go back to D5 and clean that out? But I think what I really should be doing... That's still technically out of logic. I think right now the most logical thing is for me to actually go back into Dungeon 6 and get those 2 items. I know there's absolutely no way I can complete it right now. But potentially this could be like 2 D4 keys or something, and that could really, really make D4 a lot better of an option. So let's find out how much time I lost from not doing this earlier. That's a key. For Jabu. Why am I getting so many keys for Jabu? There's a small key for 4. Okay. I think going to 4 right now is probably a good idea. Potentially. We can do a lot in there. And if I get one more key, we can at least get to the mini boss. Well, actually, if I get one more key, I can beat it. This is one of those plays I just don't like to make. Unless I'm confident in what I'm doing. But considering, like, my options right now, I really don't have that many options. I can go back to finish D5. I could go back to Jabu and get the one item that I wasn't able to get. Or I could come up this way and go into a brand new dungeon and potentially get some stuff that we need. Yeah, the D8 gamble. Except it's D4. But the D8 entrance. And Nitro's forfeit. Probably running into like the same kind of stuff as I am, where just not finding these keys. Or apparently he had a tourney match in another game. That's not good. Alright. Here we go. How many items are we going to find that we need? The answer's probably going to be a big fat 0, but we'll see. Ooh, power ring. That's always good. Finally, like, a decent ring. And swimmer's ring. Yeah, you're just gonna give me all the good rings after I'm basically done with everything. Sounds about right. Just give me one key. That's all I need. Swimmer's ring helps you just swim fast. It like doubles your swim speed. So it's very useful if you're like swimming through like Zora seas and whatnot. And also, it lets you go against currents a little bit easier. So, like, there's actually something in logic with Swimmer's Ring for seasons where if you have Dimitri Natsu, normally you can't get to Moblin Keep because there's a bunch of rapids, but if you have Swimmer's Ring, you can actually go against that current and get there. Yeah, there is a lot of water, so having Swimmer's Ring is really good in general. Oh, we did it! We did it! We got a key! We can beat this dungeon! We can beat the dungeon! Now all we need are 2 small keys and the boss key for Dungeon 6. I'm just happy I don't have to come back here. Like, I can at least get to the mini-boss, I can beat the dungeon, I don't have to worry about going through all of this again. I might have to come back here to do the final Deep 4 check. Ooh, that's a key. Boss key. Yes, let's go. 2 keys left. 2 keys left. We could do it. Boss keys are shuffled. Boss keys and small keys are shuffled amongst everything. This is the keysanity mode. So they can be anywhere. They don't have to be in their specific dungeon. And in normal randomizer, not keysanity, boss keys are still shuffled, just within their own dungeon. It can get extremely annoying with Dungeon 6 in particular. Alright, we are down to 1 key remaining. This is amazing. So in normal, non-keysanity, Dungeon 6 boss key can be in either the past or the present. So it can get quite annoying if you end up having a present key. Like the present key. I really hope Deep 4 doesn't have the key, because we cannot access Deep 4 yet. Wow, that was a really good grouping. Not the key. I don't think. I'm just gonna grab this anyway. Because I do have the compass. I did hear a compass tone earlier. But sometimes the compass tones don't go off for some reason. Alright, so where are we going? We're going back to 5, I think. 5 or 7? Oh wait, 5? No, 5 is at 4. 7 is okay. Actually, going to 7 might be better. Might be easier to just do 7 right now. Yeah, let's do 7. Because the game has been giving us 1.5 million keys for Dungeon 7. So they really want us to go there. And I don't remember if we got anything crazy out of Dungeon 7. We're getting close to 100%. Yeah, I saw that. You had a tourney match? In what game? No, I'm not looking for the boss key. I'm missing one small key for Dungeon 6. I haven't learned it. Yeah, technically I could, but I don't know how to do it. Where do I have to go? Okay. Oh wait, I can go that way. Yeah, I might want to learn that, just in case this scenario ever comes up again. So the trick in question is a RNG manipulated bomb boost that you can do. But you have to manipulate the keys in order to do it. Three keys. I don't need to do the thing. I actually had all the keys for this dungeon. Which means that this is in logic, fully in logic, and has been fully in logic. There it is. Yeah, I'm planning on doing the Seasons race tomorrow. Yeah, it's been around for a while, but it's like the first time we've actually done it. Like someone's actually done it in a run. So what the RNG manipulation strat does is it lets you bomb boost over the gap in this next room. by manipulating one of the keys and then doing a bomb jump. And all it does is it saves you a key, which in a speedrun saves a decent chunk of time, because it lets you skip the underwater key. And then also, here, it lets you skip having to look for that final key. Yeah, D2 skip is definitely a time commitment. You definitely have to put in some work to practice it before you can, like, get good at it. But once you have a good understanding of how, like, the pause buffering system works in this game, it's not terrible. So you can skip completing Dungeon 2 in normal any percent, because you can... Well, first of all, you can skip Dungeons 7 and 8 completely, and you skip Dungeons 4 and 5 completion, you just get the items out of it, because there's a trick called Varen Warp, which you do some, like, out-of-bounds stuff and map corruption, and you end up at the final boss. And then on top of that, you can skip beating Dungeon 2 by doing a trick that lets you get to Pegasus Seeds earlier. And then that lets you not only skip completing the dungeon, but then get you back on track for getting to Dungeon 3. Wow, I'm just getting beat up by everything. Alright, we are not doing that strat. I was not about to do the damage boost strat because I didn't know exactly how much damage you take off of those flames. But we're good. Just gotta beat the final boss now. One, two so far. Not awful. Still two. I'll take it. 3, 4, 5. 5. That's fairly good. That is a really good amount. Usually I average around 10. You know, I should be equipping the ring. Alright, that's it. We finish in first place. Official SRL time, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 44 seconds. Yeah, I got one with like 16 warps or something. Yeah, this wasn't too bad for keysanity. Almost 100%. We opted out of the Ricky gloves. We did find it. We did have nearly every key too. There were a few that we were missing. Yeah, that was a fairly interesting seed overall. Having like a pretty early Tune of Ages and basically everything open in the map fairly early on was pretty nice. You did a new hard logic trick in present D6. What did you do? The send seed check without Pegasus seeds? Bomb jump with spin slash and then use the energy ring. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think anyone's thought of that. I mean, energy ring is logical for some stuff. But I don't think anyone's tried a bomb jump with the energy ring. Anyway, Dragon has finished in second place, official SRL time 2 hours 49 minutes and 8 seconds. So, despite, you know, how much of the seed we had to do, it ended up being a pretty close race in the end. I'm trying to think of like what big things happened other than like not having keys. Yeah, I can't really think of like anything that major. Like the biggest things were the key placements. Oh yeah, and the first 2 dungeons that we came across were vanilla. We came across Dungeon 2 at Dungeon 2 and Dungeon 3 at Dungeon 3. And then Dungeon 6 Past was also Dungeon 6 Past. So we had 3 vanilla dungeons.